Right then, here we are. It is the day post show. As you probably seen from my last video, it says I was going to do a full day of eating post show, but still on prep. Okay, so as I explained, you don't need to go one way or the other. You don't need to go and fucking binge eat all you can eat buffet for 24 hours. You don't need to stay fully on plan. Like, if you've done 60, like myself, you've done 16 weeks on prep where you've been locked in 100% every day. If you are going to have some time to take a little bit of a step back, the day post show is the day to do that, okay? And I want to show you as all how to do that with a bit of balance, okay? Like, as I say, it doesn't need to be straight in. Like, I've got 5 weeks till my next show. If I was doing like last week, I was doing back-to-back peak weeks. So as soon as I woke up the next morning, it was literally just straight into it, back into prep. There was no time to waste. So it'd be the same if probably I had 2 or 3 weeks. I think once you start getting to that kind of, you got a month between shows, this is perfect. You're going to see today, like, there's going to be a couple of meals that are tracked, that are healthy, not necessarily on the plan that I've been on, but what you would consider just nice, healthy, tracked meals. And then going to go out and I'm going to have a couple of things. I'm on holiday, I'm in Alicante, so I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to go and eat at some nice restaurants. Booked a real nice steak restaurant for tonight. Going to go and find some nice paella by the beach or something today, and then I'll probably have a little cake or something. Well, I say probably have a cake. I'm definitely going to have a cake or a donut or something along them lines. But this morning, we're just going to wake up. Obviously, had a bit of a, not a binge, last night. Like, I got off stage, ate some things that I wanted to eat. As soon as I got off stage, scrammed the whole pack of Squares bars that were in my bag. And then a couple of protein bars that I got from the show, and then that was there because I waited like 2 hours post getting off stage so I could get my feedback. So I needed to eat something because I've been on rations all day. And then last night we got back, showered, changed, went straight down to Alicante Centre. Found a real nice tapas place. Sorry I didn't film anything for that, but found a real nice tapas place. Then found a big donut. Found a big massive Biscoff donut. I'll put a little picture so you can see what it was like. I'll clip the video of the first bite because that was absolute heaven. Still a little bit bloated from it today, to be honest with you. It was a bit heavy, obviously, post that. The tapas was fine. The donut was a little bit too much, I am going to admit. But post-show, don't matter. So this morning, we're going to wake up. We're going to keep it very, very simple. And we're going to go for a pro fats because, again, last night had a hell of a lot of carbs in terms of the tapas. There was a lot of breads, a lot of kind of tapas is picky bits in it, so it was just kind of lots of different things, but there was lots of breads involved, to put it that way. Today we are going to start with a pro fat breakfast. We have got a steak the size of my head, which actually weighs, so we are going to track it. As I say, we are going to track some meals today. 244 grams of steak. This fillet, 244 grams of fillet steak, that is. So again, a low fat, and we're going to whip that up with just a few eggs as well. Probably 3-4 eggs, some fillet steak, so very high protein, decent amount of fats in there. Use a little bit of olive oil to cook the steak in, and that is it. That's going to be breakfast. That's going to be meal one. As I say, keeping it pro fats, keeping the carbs out, because the carbs are going to come a little bit later in the day when we go for some paella and when I get my little dessert, treat, cake, donut or whatever. And then tonight, as I say, going out for steak again. Found a real nice steak restaurant. Wait till you see it later on. Really looking forward to that. So yeah, time to get on with cooking and get on with meal one, and then I'm going to get changed, going to get ready, going to go out for the day, going to go down the beach today, have a nice chilled day, and yeah, catch us all in a bit. Right then, meal one, 250 grams of steak, 3 eggs, 2 grams of salt, and we're going to put some Tommy K on it. Having to use the fucking butcher's cleaver to cut my steak up because this is the only problem with staying in Airbnbs. You just don't have your cutlery that you used to. You don't have your pans that you used to. So I know for a fact that the steak ain't cooked how I want it to be cooked, and I'm having to chop it up like fucking, I don't know, but not happy about it anyway, but it will do. So yeah, as I say, fully tracked meal, 250 grams fillet steak, 3 eggs, bit of Tommy K, another espresso, and then it's get ready, go out for the day and see what the day brings. Go and enjoy Alicante for what it is, and actually have a bit of a holiday. So I'm going to tuck in. I shall see you all at the beach. Here we go then. Out and about, day one of post-show Alicante. Let's say we're doing a full day of eating today. So I'm going to take you through what we're going to go for. The first stop we're going to go is back to the usual familiar settings of El Molly's Cafe, where you have seen we've been sat while Sak has been doing check-ins. It's been like a little rendezvous point every day. And every day that he's been there, he's had this chicken, bacon and goat's cheese baguette. Not just one, he's had 2 or 3 of them every single time that we've been there. It's literally just been the staple of his diet alongside going out for steak in the evening. So yeah, I said to him, I'm definitely trying one of them post-show. And he's recommended it to me. He's told me to go and have one because they're banging. So first stop is going to be back to El Molly's Cafe. I'm going to have one of those chicken, bacon, goat's cheese baguettes. And I'm also going to treat myself to a very nice coffee because that's what I've missed. Probably one of the things I've missed the most in prep, and always do miss the most in prep, is having a very nice coffee, you know, a flat white, a latte, a cappuccino, something along them lines. So going to get a nice one of them with my baguette, and that is going to be meal 2. We're going to keep it very, very simple, very easy. We're just taking a walk down the long way to the cafe today, down past the beach, down past the pier. Just have a nice walk, get some extra steps in as well because there's extra food going in today, so we need to make sure that there's extra output going in today as well. And then yeah, just as I say, get to the cafe, gonna have that, and then probably come back down towards the beach. And I did say I want to get some paella whilst I'm here. You know, you got to take in the culture. You got to take in the local culture. And for me, food culture is the best culture to take in. So you know, I had tapas last night. Going to go for some paella today. I'm sure there's loads of other Spanish things, but they're the 2 main things that I wanted to do, is go for tapas, which I did post-show. Grab some paella by the beach today, and yeah, probably a nice seafood paella as well. I always like to try seafood, especially when you're right by the beach and stuff. Like, you just know it's fresh, you know it's nice. So I don't really eat much seafood at home, so we'll probably get a nice seafood. But I'll probably get a nice seafood paella today. But as I say, first up, nice little snack. Been born in snack. As I say, it's around about 12 o'clock, just before 12 o'clock. Meal 1 was at 9:30, 10. So by the time we get down to the cafe from the long walk, it's going to be about 12:30. Sit down, get some food, as I say, a little nice snack, and then head down back to the beach, chill for a good couple of hours, grab some lunch, and then just see where the rest of the day takes us. But I will see you all at El Molly's Cafe. See what the hype is about. I told him I was going to have one. He says they're banging, so I'm going to trust his word. He said, I think he had these last time he came to Alicante, and he's had them every time that he came here. So, going to see what this is about, and then obviously the one thing that I've missed probably the most in prep is having a proper coffee. So I got myself a nice cappuccino to go with it. Yeah, and to be honest, like, I'm happy with stuff like this. This is this is good. Like, so what it is chicken bacon sandwich. Like, nothing too major. A nice cappuccino, not too far off plan. But yeah, I'm sure the off plan stuff will. Nice, good recommendation, Zach. So, we have just sat down for lunch. It's paella time. And as every great travel vlogger does, they check TikTok to find out the best places first. And this was one place that came up a few times in terms of a nice paella. It's called Titi, the restaurant, Titi. So yeah, that's just ordered a seafood paella, which is prawns, mussels, and some sort of whitefish. So let's see what it's about. Let's, as I say, blending with the locals, try some local cuisine, and yeah, paella was one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I had before I came here. As soon as I booked the Empro, and knew I was coming to Alicante, knew I was coming to Spain, paella was 100% on my bucket list of things to try post show. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I was actually going to get it for dinner last night, but then spoke to a few people, and they say paella is very much a lunch thing in Spain. So I held off. That's why we went for tapas last night, and now today, let's try the paella. And I'm really looking forward to really looking forward to some seafood. To say, I literally do not eat seafood at home. One, it's too expensive. Two, it's never really that fresh. Particularly living in the Midlands, not like I can just like being at the seaside and pop in and go and get some fresh fish. So yeah, looking forward to this. Let's have a look at it when it comes, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint. And for starters, you can't go to any restaurant without getting breads and dips, can you? Like, that's just standard. At home, away, breads and dip come out to play. Yeah. So here we have it. I've been waiting for this moment since I booked Alicante. Um, a nice seafood paella, which looks like it's got mussels, prawns, shrimps, other pieces of white fish in it. So yeah, really looking forward to this. Um, let's get tucked in. Let's get the first bit on the plate. We are going to share, so we'll see what comes. It looks like there's a little bit of octopus in this as well, which is interesting. I've never had octopus before, so that will be a hit or miss. So I believe you just put a little bit on the plate. And dig in. And that is absolutely banging. Not many times I've had paella abroad. This is probably the third time. And yeah, it's as good as I remember. So I'm going to enjoy this. This is meal 3. Obviously untracked, unplanned, but it's rice, seafood. Not too bad. A little bit of bread. Lovely stuff. We're getting one. This is something, again, from a TikTok and also recommended by a lot of people whilst I'm here in Alicante, is to come to Salt and Cake, which do cheesecakes, desserts, cookies, and the main thing that I am here for, a cinnamon roll. If you know me, you know I love a cinnamon roll. So we are going to have a little look in the window and see what we've got. And there's pistachio, Oreo, Biscoff, standard, and some other ones that I'm not really interested in, but I think we're gonna go with a Biscoff, because again, if you know me, I love Biscoff. So we're gonna go Biscoff and cinnamon roll, 2 favourite things to have for dessert combined together. Let's go and get one. Goods are secured. We got a Biscoff cinnamon roll and a Biscoff cookie. The Biscoff cookie is for your camera woman, the missus. The Biscoff cinnamon roll is for moi. For dessert, for after dinner. That's not for now. It's just we've got the table booked at the steak restaurant at 8 o'clock. Salt and Cake closes at 9 o'clock. So there is absolutely no way we can get that this evening. So we're going to get it now. We're going to take it back to the apartment. And yeah, and then as soon as when we've finished dinner and tonight, that is going to be a pre-bed snack. And I cannot wait. I ain't had a cinnamon roll in... I don't even think I've had a cinnamon roll this year, actually. So this is going to be something special. I had a Biscoff donut last night, which was very, very nice. This is 100% going to top it. I already know it. Cannot wait. Let's go back to the apartment. Let's get this stashed. And yeah, and this is another nice thing as well. This is something that you have to come and see when you're in Alicante, apparently. The most random thing in the world. Mushroom Street. Don't get it. Don't know what it's about. Probably should look what it's about. But yeah, Mushroom Street, they've just got snails and faces and ants and God knows what else. But yeah, something different. Alicante does seem to be a little bit of a quirky place. Gives me, as I say, I've done Portugal a few years ago. Alicante seems to give me very much kind of like Lisbon vibes, Portugal vibes. Love all these kind of Mediterranean places for holiday. Very, very nice, very good, very cultural. Although I'm not sure what's cultural about mushrooms, but hey ho, they're only the magic kind. That's my kind. That's more my kind of mushroom. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the apartment now, have a little bit of a chill, have a siesta again, because we're being very cultural and siestas seem to be order of the week. We've had one every day so far, so why not? We're not gonna break the trend here. Let's get back, let's have a siesta, let's get this cinnamon roll stored away so it's not melting, and we're gonna go minging later. And yeah, I will catch you all in a bit. Can't wait for this. Hola. Here we are then. Final meal. Well, say final meal. We've still got that banging cinnamon roll sitting at home to eat when I get back. But this is going to be the final meal of the off-plan day. We've booked probably the nicest steak restaurant that I could find in Alicante. It's called La Brasas. It's pretty much right in the town centre. Gracias. And here we are. This is exactly what I have been waiting for. La Brasas, extra special, ribeye steak. You pay for it by weight, so this is 85 euros per kilo. We've ordered roughly around about a kilo. I said if it's over, whatever, doesn't matter. And the beauty of it is they cook it, they sear it, we get it ready, and then all you do is drop it on the grill. Cook it exactly how you like it. Give it a sear. And bash. That is a proper dinner. I cannot wait to get tucked into this. This is how you should do off-plan food. Fries as well. Another portion of fries come in. Bosh. Last off-plan meal. Hope you've enjoyed the full day of eating. I will show you me scranning that big cinnamon roll, Biscoff cinnamon roll later. But for now, I can't wait to get tucked into this. So see you all in a bit. Peace out. Full day of eating done. And demolished. Just over a kilo of ribeye steak, smashed off on the barbecue grill, portion of fries each, cerveza necked, and now, and breads with dip. And yeah, what a day of eating. Stuffed in a good way. Like, I don't feel like that horrible post-show binge kind of stuffed. Just feel full. Obviously, very, very premium quality meat. That was, yeah, finished. Thank you. Brilliant. That's lovely. Muy bien. Yeah, muy bien. Yeah, that was unbelievable. It was probably the nicest steak I've ever had in terms of a restaurant. It was also the beauty being able to grill it how I like it. Nothing worse than going out for a steak and you ordering it how you want and it doesn't come how you want. Gracias, thank you. Gracias. Yeah, it doesn't come how you want. Nothing worse. But that was unbelievable. So basically, all they do is just sear both sides, give a nice crisp to the outside, and then slice it all up as you see, and lay it all out on a plate, and just allow you to take your pick, cook how you want. So yeah, it's just over a kilo. I think he said it was about 1.1, 1.2 kilos. So there's a whole lot of meat just been smashed. But that's steak for breakfast, steak for dinner, seafood for lunch, and a little chicken and bacon baguette for a little snack, a kind of mid-morning snack. So overall, that is what I would class as a top quality day of eating. I've had good quality food, I've had good nutritional food. There's a lot of protein in there, good carbs, fats. Like, it's not been your typical post-show day of eating where you would go and eat all loads of crap. Obviously, I've still got my one piece of treat for tonight when I get back, that Biscoff cinnamon roll, which I am going to absolutely devour. But it's, you've seen, like, you don't need to binge. You can eat good quality food. You can go out, you can have a nice lunch, you can go out, you can have a nice dinner. Like, I feel absolutely perfect. Digestion is perfect. At no point through the day have I had kind of any hypoglycemic episodes where I've had a shitload of sugar and I just feel really rubbish and really crappy. Feel a little bit sicky and bloated. Like, all day today, I have been absolutely perfect with digestion. I've been perfect with energy levels all day. Honestly, like, this is how you should do post-show. I believe if you're going to go off, if you're going to have time, you're going to go off plan, do it like this. I promise you, it's the best way. Yes, I know I'm on a holiday and most of the time we're going to be competing in the UK shows. But regardless of that, just make sure that you go out, you enjoy some nice food, good quality food, good protein sources, good carb sources, solid fats. Obviously, from the fats that I've had have just been steak, eggs, the fish, whatever fats were in the fish, and that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to have a big shit ton of fats and sugars right before bed tonight. But honestly, thanks for obviously listening in. The only little clip now is obviously me just going to be devouring that cinnamon roll. I hope you've enjoyed watching what I've done post-show. Hoping you've enjoyed watching what I've ate in Alicante. Hopefully, if you've ever come to Alicante, you come and try some of the places that I've tried. El Molly's Cafe, TT Restaurant for your paella, and Le Brasas for your steak restaurant in the evening. All top 3 recommendations if you are ever going to come to Alicante. So yeah, I will catch us all on the flip side. I'm back in prep from Tuesday, so no more full days of eating, no more fun days of eating. It's literally going to be, got the meat sweats. It's literally going to be back to plan, straight back to it. Get home at like midnight, just before midnight on Monday. I land midnight tomorrow. It will literally be drive home, get pretty much straight to bed, wake up Tuesday, and just shy of 5 weeks out from the Trained by JP British Finals. Next shot at the pro card. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy my last 24 hours in Alicante. Peace out. Hope you all have enjoyed watching. I'll see you when I am back in the UK. Hopefully get some more training videos. Hopefully get some day in the life videos. Hopefully, just hopefully, yeah. We'll see what prep goes like. I promise. I said at the start of doing these YouTube series 10, 12 weeks ago that I would do my best to keep them up, but obviously prep dependent. And again, I'm going to promise you the same thing because I felt good getting back into the swing of things last week with the Two Bros regional show. Felt good getting these couple of videos up, obviously leading up to Pro show day and today. So yeah, I'm getting back in the swing of things and hopefully I can keep this up. So keep watching, subscribe to the Pro Coach YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and peace out. See you in a bit. Alicante, done. And as promised, we are back. Just got back to the apartment and I've been thinking about this the whole way home. It is now 11:10 at night. Final bit of food going in. Been eyeing this up since before I come to Alicante. It was one of the viral TikTok places to go. Cinnamon roll is a bit of me. It's probably my favourite kind of cake to have. Combine that with Biscoff, probably my favourite kind of flavour to have. And we've got something that's 10/10. So that's I've just microwaved this, so it's actually pretty warm, pretty hot, and it's really soft actually. So I don't even know how I'm going to bite this, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, this is going to be messy. Full day of eating done. See you in a bit.